If you thought one video was enough, I gave you two. Now, I'm giving you three. What is up, Finn fans? Yes, a lot of moves happened today. And like I said, one of them went under the radar. So we're going to talk about all that stuff. I'm going to jump right into it, not beat around the bush. So earlier this morning, Shaquim Griffin was signed. It's a very good signing, in my opinion. He's a fast linebacker. He's probably going to be coming off the edge from what I'm hearing. I'm hearing he's going to be a very good special teamer. Fun fact, in that video, I said he was undersized because he's a little undersized. And people were like, well, Zach Thomas is undersized. Some people would say he's smaller than Zach Thomas. Zach Thomas coming out of the college was undersized. Does that mean he was bad? Does that mean he shouldn't be a Hall of Famer? No, but technically, from people's perspectives and what the right size of a linebacker is, Zach Thomas was undersized, and so was Shaquim Griffin. That doesn't mean that they're bad. Obviously, Zach Thomas should be in the Hall of Fame, and if he doesn't get in soon, I'm going to lose my marbles. But we signed Shaquim Griffin. Then we come out and sign Cre'Von LeBlanc to a one-year deal. He was with the Philadelphia Eagles. Cornerback, again, Griffin, linebacker, LeBlanc, cornerback. And a lot of people, when they saw this signing, for some reason, I don't understand, but for some reason thought, does this have anything to do with Xavier Howard? Is Xavier Howard going to be moved? You know, we signed another corner. No, LeBlanc is a very good slot corner. He's a very good special teamer. His biggest thing is his durability. He needs to stay on the field. Out of 52 games, he took over 2,000 snaps in special teams. So he's going to be competing in that slot position and a special teamer. Also, you know, again, and I'm not saying Xavier Howard won't get traded. I don't want him to get traded, but I'm not saying it won't happen. But if he does, this kind of seems like, you know, a good addition to that slot to take either Noah Mckinney, Nick Needham, whoever else, kick him to the boundary. That being said, like I said, a lot of people saw this signing. A lot of people saw the Griffin signing and saying, we're over 90. Yes. And the people thought, like, is X going to be traded? Is that a thing that's going to happen because we're over 9? No. They waived defensive end Nick Coe and long spacker. What the heck is a long spacker, Doug? Long snapper Rex Sonara, I think that's how you say his name. So they made room for the two new signings by releasing two players, the defensive end and the long snapper, whatever the heck I said before. Stupid. So there's that move. Then the Dolphins sign second-round pick, first safety taken in this year's draft, Javon Holland. So there's only two rookies left in Eichenberg and Hunter Long. And a lot of people were like, well, we had $5 million in cap space. Again, I don't know what the Griffin contract is. All I know is the 1 year, same thing with LeBlanc. But being that they're going to come in, compete, and probably be special teamers, probably not a lot of money. But a lot of people are saying, we had $5 million in cap space. How are we going about doing all this? Well, and I'll pop it up. If you go on the Miami Dolphins website and they talk about their transactions from today, you'll see that they have restructured Mckinney, Benardrick McKinney, in there. Now, I don't know the full details of me recording this, of what the restructure is, how much he is getting in later contracts or whatever, but they did restructure him. So as of right now, with me sitting here, I don't know what the Dolphins are at in cap space with all the moves that are made. I will give you an update when I find out what those structures are and what we are in cap space. But as of today, the Dolphins make two moves, bringing in LeBlanc and Griffin, cornerback LeBlanc and linebacker Griffin, and they waive defensive end Nick Coe and long snapper Rex Sonara, however the heck you say his name. Signed Javon Holland and supposedly restructure Benardrick McKinney. So it's a very, very interesting day. Comment below. What are your thoughts on the bringing in Cre'Von LeBlanc? You know, some people thought it had to do with X. I think it has absolutely nothing to do with X. I honestly think that if they don't trade him before camp, he will be in camp because he doesn't want to lose out on the money. He will be penalized for not showing up in camp. So be sure to comment below. What do you think about the two signings? What do you think about us finally getting Javon Holland signed? And what do you think about Benardrick McKinney getting restructured. I'm going to get to one of you guys' comments of the day. This comment comes from Angelo, and Angelo says, which position group from the team are most excited to hear from training camp? Which group do you think will excel the most during camp? Much love from California. If you guys haven't watched my video earlier today, the one before the Griffin signing, I sat down with Finn's Maniacs, Hassam, and Jason, and we kind of talked about this a little bit. Talked about camp, what we're excited for, surprise cuts, all that stuff. The group I'm most excited to watch, and it's not a group a lot of people are that excited to watch, is the offensive line. I want to see what that group can do. I want to see how they can gel, all those things, because that is the most important group when it comes to the success of the offense. Now, yes, Tua has a good amount to do with it as well, but if there's no running game, and if he gets no time in the pocket, it doesn't matter who he is or what he can do, they won't be successful. And it's funny too, because there's a stat, and I'll pop it up, that the Tua is second in evading sacks, or when he has pressure in his face, in the NFL behind Josh Allen. So he had so much pressure on himself last year. He was second in the NFL at evading it when it came to success rate at that. So it's a very interesting stat, but for me, it is the offensive line that I'm looking at the most. And which group do I think will excel the most during camp? I think it's going to be, and I'm going to be very blunt and very genuine. I think it's going to be the defense. I honestly think the defense is going to excel the most, because there's not a change on the defense. There's not a change at the coordinator. There's not a change at scheme. There's not a change at all. Whereas the offense has new offensive coordinator, new playbook, and everything's going to be different. So when it comes to the beginning of training camp, you're going to expect and you're going to see that the offense and the offensive line and just the offense in a whole is going to probably struggle for the first few days of training camp, because they have new playbooks, new everything. Whereas the defense, it's the same thing. It's the same continuity. It's the same playbooks, all that stuff. So I honestly think that the defense is going to thrive, and probably the corners, just because, again, they don't have to learn a new offense and a new cadence and a new route grouping. And whereas the wide receivers on the other side might get a little bit confused, run the wrong routes, all these things. So I do think the defense will thrive. But Angelo, thank you so much for the comment. Be sure to, like I said, check out the other 2 videos I put out today. Hit the thumbs up on them, show the support, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. Check out Backroom Collections. They got some fantastic artwork, some fantastic stuff. Go over there, check it out. Use the promo code DW, get yourself 10% off. Also, if you like this shirt, I got it from Patch Vibes. Shirts, patches, pins, mugs. Go to patchvibes.com, use the promo code DDW, get yourself 20% off. And also, don't forget to check out Miami Sports Music. Very great group of podcasters, YouTubers, created by Solo D. You know who Solo D is. And Steven. They made this great group called Miami Sports Music. Me, TD, K-Flexon joined it. Check them out. Other than that, I will see you if there's more breaking news, if there's more signings, if X gets traded, if X gets restructured, anything happens, you'll get a video from me. But if not, I'll see you on Sunday, hopefully. Again, 9:30. I'm going to try to do a live stream, Sunday night live stream, previewing training camp. And if not, I'll see you Tuesday for the first day of training camp. But other than that, guys, like usual, stay classy. Hope you enjoy your weekend and you enjoy these trifecta of videos. Vince up.